I guess it's time. I'm going to have to fix that. Well, it'll only go off a few times. Welcome back to Farmers Dynasty with the Rudeman. And in the last episode, we talked to this little lady over here, and she asked us to fix her barn, which she will pay money for. So, that's what we're going to do. I wonder what time period this game is made, because these buildings that these people have around here look like they've been bombed. That's not normal wear and tear there. That's like a cannonball came through. Hi, Andy. How you doing, buddy? You feeling any better? Weren't you sick for a while? I lose track of time when it comes to sick because I'm always sick. If I'm not sick, I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of politics. I'm sick and tired of everything. Everything. I'm sick of being sick, I'll tell you that. That happens when you have things like diabetes and, long-lasting stuff. You very rarely feel 100%. I have days where I feel pretty good, but I don't feel like running a marathon, but I'm not sick. I still feel good. But still, you're not feeling 100%. And then, so I think that's maybe where some of those sayings come from. I'm sick of being sick. I'm sick and tired of being sick. However you want to put it. Anyway, I feel good today. I hope you're doing well, Andy. Well, that wasn't bad. I'm going to have to get up on the roof. But before I do that, let me go inside and see if there's work to be done. Oh, geez. She's got a lot of straw in here. Quest updated. Repair David? What? I have to repair David? What's wrong with David? Still got the sniffles in it. Did you ever have like fever and stuff, or is it just cold-like symptoms? Oh, God. What a day. I was in the middle of a flight when I looked at the clock and said, oh, geez, I got a live stream. I'm spending a lot of time in the air with that flight sim game. It just takes a lot of time because there's a lot of learning to do. About the time I think I'm getting pretty good at landing, I bounced down the runway. I did yesterday. I was making a video where I was showing how to do a particular mod, and I came down. Everything was looking great. I thought, oh my God, this is going to be great. This is going to be a perfect landing. No, I hit too hard, and my plane just bounced down the runway, and it was so embarrassing. And I mentioned, I said, yeah, if I wasn't the YouTuber I am, I would do that landing 4 or 5 times till I got it right, and then that's what you'd see in the video. Because that's what they do. A lot of people do that. A lot of YouTubers. I just thought it was funny. Cheers, JJ. JJ's in the house. How's JJ doing today? Good, I hope. All right, let's get rid of this. I got to get up on the roof. How do we get up there? Whoa, man, it seemed like I'm going pretty fast. Fast enough to get in trouble. Kill myself. Glad to hear you good. cold once, burning hot the next. Yeah. You were sick, buddy. These people that fake being sick, and I thought to myself, why would you want to fake being sick? Why don't you fake feeling good? That's what I have to do. Although I don't fake it. If I'm sick, you're going to hear me bitching about it. Because I want the sympathy. Thanks for the round of beer, by the way. I forgot to take the time to check and make sure all of that was working. Sometimes it doesn't. I mean, what happens is every once in a while something changes on my PC, and it automatically logs me out of some of the pages that I normally keep running, which that one is. That's one of them I keep running so that it works when I want it to. And I didn't check this morning, but since you were able to use it, I know it's good. Oh, put the gun away.
On top of all this, my headache is killing me.
Here's something for you.
What's that? Are you talking to me or her?
It might change for the better somehow.
Nothing ever changes.
His hat's too big for his head. Look, it really is.
That's pretty disturbing.
How's he keep it on?
Nothing ever changes.
All right, he won't talk to me. So I guess we're done there. Let's look at the map, see if there's any more work to be had.
Now.
What's this guy want? New quest, plow the field. What's he going to pay for that, though? Do I really? I've got my own fields to do, really. Let's see if there's anything else, though. Drone stuff. I don't want to do that. No siree, Bob. All right, there's no decent jobs. Well, I suppose all jobs are decent jobs, but you know what I mean. So let me find a bus stop, bus go. Well, you have to repair the roof first before you can put roofing on. And they didn't, that wasn't my building, so they didn't pay me to roof it. But no, you have to fix the boards first, and then you can do the other. But again, if I'm doing it as a job, they're not paying me for that, and I'd have to buy the tiles. And I don't even know if it would let me do it since it's not my roof. But when it comes to your own roof, yes, you have to fix the roof first, and then you can retile it. And there's different kinds of tiles. There's those tar material tiles, or there's that pottery stuff. What do they call that? Ceramic tiles. I don't happen to have any, and I don't really have the money to spare, so I don't want to buy any right now. And I would say they're cosmetic, but they're really not. I mean, they keep the water out. Those boards aren't going to keep any water out because they don't fit that tight. Oh, chickens. I think I have to feed the chickens, but I don't know what. And I don't think I bought any chicken feed. Let's see if we got any eggs. Probably not, because I haven't fed them. I better do that or they're going to die on me. Let's see, how do I get out of here? Let me out. Okay, we're going to run back to the store. I should have done that before I came home. Hey, Rex, you still love me? Yeah, he does. Don't run in the street. These guys don't stop for nothing. Terracotta tiles? Yeah, I don't know what they call them in Europe. I think they call it ceramic tiling here, but it isn't really ceramic. Let's see, where do I need to go? There's the homestead. I need to go right here. Terracotta. Yeah, probably they call it that in the game. I don't know. I know they don't call the roofing tar roofing. They call it something else, and I don't recall what it is. Bitumen? They call it bitumen? They don't call it here. They don't call that here. What was I looking for? Animals and fertilizer, chickens, hen food. That's what I need right there. Hen food. And, oh, geez, you got a lot of it. Man, look at what they got. Oh, my God. Look how much they want for that. 1,000 pounds, or, well, it's dollars. Good God. I better get some money back from eggs. Alrighty then, let's go back to the bus stop, bus go. Now we've got some storms in here again. Rain and wind. It's pretty damn windy the last couple of days. It's been raining for 2 weeks now. And I checked the weather. It's going to rain for all through the next week. And probably through the week after that. Hey, the Rudeman way. It's the only way to fly. Or crash, as the case may be. Okay, now, when I bought the food, I don't actually have to feed them, do I? Is there a feed trough or something? There might be. I might have to look. Let's look out front here. All right, I don't see a feed trough. But that doesn't mean that I'm not supposed to cascade it. Huh. I'm not quite sure. And little Rob's not here to tell me. I don't remember. I think if I buy the food, they're fine. I mean, I would think that would be the case. But okay, they don't need milking. They don't need milking. Farm statistics. Seed stored animals, dog owned, cat owned, cows owned. Milk to collect, none. Straw cow food, 19%. See, I don't understand that. Does that mean hen food, 100%. Manure stored, 4%. Does that mean that they've only got 19% of the food that they need? Is that what that means? Does that mean they need more, so I better get some more? And I don't want to pack them a bale at a damn time, so I'm going to grab the old tractor here. And I've already got some on the Oh, I don't have a tractor. Let's get in here. And then... how did I do that? Can't remember how I did it. Okay, it's not tab. And it's not that. I don't remember. There's a way to jump from vehicle to vehicle, but I don't remember how to do it. Okay, let me get my controller here. We'll hook this thing up. Need another 81 bales. I don't want to have to buy it, so I'm not going to plant canola because I don't get any bales from that. I'm going to plant a grain I get bales from because I need to feed the cows. Oh, I wish I could just dump it all in there, but I don't think I can. Oh boy, this is going to be... Alright, well, I'm going to do it the hard way. I do everything the hard way. Okay. I think I can just drop it in that straw pile to the left. And that should do it, eh? Okay, how come I can't get off the damn thing? It won't let me off the tractor. Let me down. Oh, what was that? Hey, I found out how to do it. You use a controller. Okay. So I was trying to do a keyboard thing too, and there may be a keyboard control to jump off the tractor. I just didn't want to punch every key on the keyboard to find out. So, but yeah, there is on the controller. You hit the right or left crossbar thing, bobber-doodle, whatever they call it. You know what I mean, Vern? All right, let's grab bales and start chucking them. This is slow going. What do they call this? Make work. Just making work. That's it, JJ, the D-pad. I couldn't think of the word. Thank you, buddy. Anyway, it's the left or right D-bird, and you can jump from vehicle to vehicle. Or a D-word. D-pad. Kind of like D-plane, if you know what I mean. So we've had bad storms, I told you, and that's when the power goes out. The power went out a couple days last week, and we were getting high winds again yesterday and rain. So we get high winds and rain, and power lines come down, and crap-a-doodle-doo happens, and then the floods hit. You know, depending on the tide, we have flooding. When water comes on the coast, it piles up pretty fast. So if we get like 2 or 3 inches of rain, there's 2 or 3 inches of rain on the ground. It don't soak in right away, although you might think it might. It doesn't. It does go away after time. It just goes into the sand. But it's not all sand. There is some clay around, so the water doesn't always just go right down immediately. It does take a little bit of time to get down. So flooding is kind of a serious thing. I can just leave that there for now, I guess. I'm lazy. I don't need it right now. Okay, now I gotta try to remember with crops on this game. I think you have to plow. And then I think you have to harrow, and then you plant, I think, and then you fertilize. I can't remember, but I think it might be that. Other than that, I might have to look it up. I don't know. Is that hooked up? No, it's not. Now it is. All right, we're just going to move this plow around so it's not in the road. Oh, I didn't see how much that took. Okay, we got 74% fuel. Let's look at the statistics again. Cows. Straw cow. Yeah, see, we're only 59%. We need to give them... I think they'll be fine at this point. They're not going to starve to death, but they're not 100% neither. Let's see what this does. Plow, hurl, fertilize, then plant. Yeah, I think that's the order I was thinking, isn't it? Didn't I say it that way? Saying it and doing it's one thing, are different things, though. Yeah, I might say it and then end up doing it wrong, just because I can. I remember Tina talking about Mountain Dew that doesn't have caffeine in it. I have never seen anything like that, which makes me wonder if it's a regional thing. There's a lot of stuff that people say, "Oh, have you tried this?" And I said, "Well, no, we don't have that on the West Coast." And you wouldn't think it'd be that way, but it is. I mean, it'd be different if somebody said, "Hey, have you got tea and biscuits?" And I said, "No, we don't do tea and biscuits." You know, and chips are different over there. You know, chips are fries to us. Chips to us are crisps to Europeans. But there's a lot of stuff you get in that could be a brand name that you get that we can't get in the United States. But it's really kind of funny when there's things you get on one coast but not the other. So I'm wondering if that's a regional thing, because I've never seen Mountain Dew without caffeine in it. And then, of course, I had the question is, why would you want Mountain Dew without caffeine in it? Because Mountain Dew is mostly drank by gamers. Gamers want the caffeine so they can stay up all night and look at naked pictures on the wall and play games in the basement before the daylight cracks, before the dawn. Yeah, except for it doesn't really cut the grass. It kind of grinds it up into the ground, doesn't it? Like if I go through here, it should do that. So it's supposed to be tilling it under, if that's, you know, a phrase that you use. The grass and such. That's a lot easier than using that weed eater, I'll tell you that. In the gameplay I had before, I used the damn weed eater on everything, and you're taking one plant at a time when you do that. This is much easier. reckon? Where is everybody today? It's just us, huh? Craig's here. It's gonna be a quiet. Oh, is Lori here? Oh, sorry, Lori, I didn't see you come in. Never fear, Lori's here. Keep you guys in line. I hope this doesn't plow up the mushrooms, because I want to pick those. This is a lot quicker than plowing, isn't it? This windrower is, I keep wanting to call it a windrower. This harrow. Cultivator, harrow, same thing. Back in the day, that's what we called ours, was a harrow. There may be a difference in the equipment, but the use was the same. We just called it a harrow. This does a similar job to what you might do in your, your private garden where you're using a rototiller. You're just tilling the earth, and that's what this thing kind of does, kind of, sort of. Hey, Metallic, how you doing? Outside, and it's just dark and gloomy and wet and cold. Well, in actuality, it's not that cold. When I woke up at 6:30 this morning, I got to sleep in, believe it or not. When I got up at 6:30 this morning, it was 52. And when I went to bed, it was 42, I think. So it warmed up during the night, because it's been getting down in the low 40s, upper 30s. And so it was 52, and when I asked for the weather, it said, yeah, it's going to get to a high of 52. So it started out at the day's high. It's 52. It's all you're going to get. You're okay? Just okay? I got a new Christmas gift yesterday. Carol was shopping at some place, and they had a very nice modern pendulum style Seiko clock. And it kept going down in price, down in price. It started up into a couple hundred, and it ended up, she got the last one for like $27. Now, I'm a clock guy. I don't know if you guys know that. Clocks and watches. I got tons of watches. I like old pocket watches, like the old ones they used to wear on the railroad. I've got several of those. I got one on our wedding day. I bought Carol a watch, and she didn't have a decent watch. So I bought her a really nice Seiko watch that was bejeweled, and gave it to her for a wedding gift right before we got married, so that she could wear it. And then I got a pocket watch, and after I got it, I took the wedding picture of Carol and I sipping the champagne over the cake. It's a common picture taken at weddings, and I put it in that watch. so that when you pop the watch open, that's what you see. The watch was kind of like a locket, if you will, only it's a pretty good sized watch. But that was kind of cool. But anyway, I got another clock for Christmas yesterday, and it's a battery-operated Seiko watch, so it's nothing antique about it. But it's got a pendulum on it, and it plays electronic music every quarter hour, and the half hour, and the hour. It plays a tune and then gongs the time. Now, I've already got 2 grandfather clocks. I've got a great big one I could actually be buried in. It's 7 foot tall, and it's, maybe 2.5, 3 feet wide. I mean, it's huge. It's very, very large clock. And then I've got a smaller grandfather clock that sits in the hallway. Then I've got a 30-day clock that's probably, I bought it during my dad's generation. And then I've got a clock that I bought for Carol for an anniversary present, and it breaks into pieces and rotates. The face breaks open and rotates, and it's got crystals that spin. Instead of a pendulum, it's got a set of crystals that spin left to right and then back right to left, and then again and again and again. It's like it's got crystals on it. And anyway, it's a beautiful clock, and it plays, I don't know, 5, 6 different songs that you can set. It was expensive. But anyway, I got clocks all over the place. When the hour rings, it's deafening around here. How can I connect MZD drive on Windows? Let you connect. I'm trying to get my file history folder back. Okay, so hang on now. My D drive on Windows 10. What's the connection? Is it a SATA connection? That's SATA connection. You need to know how it connects to the PC. Has this drive been on a computer before? Obviously it has. You got files on it, but I know it's a silly question. Maybe a better question would be, did it come off of this computer, or was it on a different computer? Yeah, you could do a USB, but I'm just curious what kind of drive it is. I'll tell you what I usually do with old drives like that is I go to Amazon and you can buy like a case for it, and then you put a USB connection on it, and then you can use it as an external drive on any computer. Like if I have an old drive that's got like nothing but family pictures on it, I'll make it into an external drive. I'll take it out of the computer, put a USB connection on it, and then hook it up to the computer that way. But I don't leave it hooked up to the computer. I only hook it up to the computer when I need to download something off of it or add something to it. It's a new Volume D drive on my Windows 10. Okay, so let me go back and read what you said first, because I might be confused. How big is the drive? What's the size of the drive? If you're saying it's a new one, is it over 500? Hey, Rob's in the house. Rob's spending his grain buckets. Rob, you have to put, before battery, you have to put redeem. It's a 1.8 terabyte. Okay, does it work at all? Let me ask that question first. Can you connect to it at all? Just got home from work. You're okay, buddy. I'm just trying to get enough information to give you good advice. Okay, so you can't access it. Well, in the old days, there used to be a problem with a larger drive that wasn't, that didn't have partitions on it. I'm assuming this is not the drive that has windows on it. I'm assuming that this is just a drive you're putting in for storage. Your best bet would be, in my mind, would be to find a tutorial online. There are tons of them. And the reason I say that is because you can find an option to try, and you can do it yourself by just rewinding the damn thing and watching it over again. But there are things that you might have to do to make that thing work. The first thing you have to make sure that Windows can recognize it, because Windows should be able to recognize it. But sometimes on a larger drive, it doesn't. But what I would do would go to Google or Bing, whichever one you use, and just type in exactly what you're trying to do. Placing a new drive in my PC, but Windows 10 does not recognize it. If you put that in there, you're going to get tons of tutorials to help you out. And I would recommend that because you can still do it yourself. But if you're watching it and it doesn't make sense, you just stop it, rewind it, play it again, and and you could end up doing it yourself. I've actually had to do this several times on things with computers. So that's what I'd do. I could try to help you, but it's hard for me to help you when I can't see exactly what you're doing. I'm hungry again. I'm going to eat my last sausage, I guess. And boy, I really was hungry. That didn't do much. Have some applesauce with it. Let me jump down off this tractor. I want to go check my maters and stuff. Because I need food. Uh-oh. What did I miss? What's he laughing about? Did I miss something? Uh-oh. Good thing I checked. It's almost out of water. Things were getting a little dry in here. I can't remember. Did I buy some more tomato plants? Pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds. All right. I'm not quite sure how this works. Why do I have that stupid gun? Seedling storage. Use tomato seedlings. I do have tomato seedlings. And is that what this is? I think so. Because I didn't have very many of those. Let's just keep planting some. I'll do zucchinis some other day. We'll do tomatoes and pumpkins this time. Okay, am I full up? Full up, full up, full up, full up. I think so. Sweet. All right, let's move on. We're up in the green. Everything's green. Okay. All right, let's check on animals. Make sure everything's hunky-dory. Laughing about the bad tree. Did he make it work? I missed it. Did he make it work? It's pretty funny, actually, isn't it? Look, the rooster's scared to death. He won't come down. He said, what the hell's all this squawking females around here? Did I buy 2 roosters? No, you can't. I didn't, did I? I don't think I did. That rooster's scared as hell. Pardon my French. Gonna make sure the cows haven't keeled over. You okay, cows? Yeah, they look okay. Let's get this windrowing done. I'm getting close. Won't take long now. All right, let's see what I miss. Plant the gun. Have a gun tree. Plant the gun. Do I have a gun? Plant the gun tree. Is it gun or gum? I don't know. Oh, holy smokes. Uh-oh, my Twitch thing went off. There, it's back. Can you guys hear the clock? Staple, not shooty. Oh, that gun. I gotcha. I was going to say, do I have a gun? Yeah, I do. You heard something? That was my new Christmas present. I need to turn the sound down a little bit. I didn't realize that when I put it in my studio, that it was going to go off during my recording and stuff. So I'm just going to turn it down because I don't want to not hear it. I'm getting a little hungry. I just ate. That answers my question. I've been missing those warnings. And if you remember in the last live stream, I mentioned, well, why is it it doesn't tell me until I'm starving to death? Evidently it does, and I've just been missing it. Because it just said, oh, you're starting to get a little peckish. Well, that's not what it said, but that's what it meant. You need a Snickers bar, that's what it should say. Man, I tell you, I'm waiting desperately for the mail. Well, it's not desperate. I don't know if I told you guys, I was kind of sick last week. I mean, seriously, I had, like the stomach flu or something, I don't know. But I was not well. I was sick, and I wasn't thinking straight. And I kept telling Carol, I said, God, I hope I haven't had another stroke. Because my brain just wasn't working. And I had to pay a bill. I had to pay the Costco bill. So I went on the computer. You go, JJ. Give me a hot dog, buddy. I went onto the computer. I went online, and I transferred $500 out of the checking account and sent it to Costco. And Costco, we have our Costco card is a credit card, and that's the only card I use. Now, about 10-15 years ago, I had a different card. I had a different credit card, and I didn't like to use it because the interest was very high on it. And Carol kept asking me, why do you keep that card? You never use it. I said, well, just for emergencies. And she says, yeah, but, we've got good enough credit locally at the bank. We don't really need it anymore. If we had an emergency, we just call the bank. I said, well, yeah, you're right. So I cut the card in two, and I tried to cancel it. And they told me, oh, there's no need to cancel it. You've only got a penny left on it. And, just let it go, blah, blah. So now the penny that was on it was a penny they owed me. It wasn't a penny I owed them. And I couldn't get anybody to tell me that, okay, we can cancel it. They kept telling me, oh, don't cancel it, blah, blah, so I got tired of messing with them. And so 15 years later, I forgot all about it. Here comes the problem. I was so lazy that I never took the credit card out of my program that I use to pay bills. It's still listed that I have that account, even though I haven't had a card or a letter from them for 15 years. I already told you I wasn't feeling very good and I wasn't thinking clear. I took that $500 that I wanted to send to the credit card for Costco, and I accidentally hit that credit card, and I sent them $500. And I didn't catch it till the day after Christmas. And I was looking at how we were doing, whether we got paid for the month or not. Because end of the year was, or the end of the month was on a weekend, so I wanted to make sure we got paid. And all of a sudden, I saw that there was a charge for a Discover card. And then, whoa, whoa, whoa. What's that for $500? I haven't used that card. I don't even have that card. And so, long story short, I called my bank. They said nothing we can do about it. The money's already left our bank. And so, they were kind enough to give me the number off of that other card because it's still listed on their software. And I didn't have it. I tore the cards up. I didn't have any bills. So I called the other bank and they said, no problem, we'll send you a check. Well, that was last weekend. I still haven't got the check. So I'm short $500 this month. That's not a problem. I just transferred more money out of one of the other accounts to cover the checking account until it comes back. But still, $500 is $500. I can buy a lot of burritos for $500. Well, actually, you can't anymore. You can buy a few burritos for $500. All right, it's daylight. Is it daylight or is it fog coming in the game? Rob's yelling at me. Go to bed. All right, Rob. Thanks, buddy. Is it soup du jour time, Rob? Not yet. Not yet. See, it looks like there's a fog laying down, isn't it? I must be tired, though, so I can't run very fast. Arctic Soldier, welcome. You guys had me. I thought it was Arctic. Arctic Lynn. I thought it was Arctic Lynn when I saw Arctic, and I thought, oh my God, I haven't seen her forever. Anyway, you're welcome, Arctic Soldier. What's happening? All right, so I need to eat a little bit. Maybe I'll have some applesauce for breakfast. That'll put my constitution in order. All right, applesauce it is. Okay, so before I go back out in the field, let me check the animals. It is morning. I don't want to lose any. Now, I definitely, as soon as I get that check, I'm going back in. Oh, my God, look at all the eggs. As soon as I get that check, I'm going back into my software and deleting that from my bill pay list. I mean, even the lady at the bank said, why didn't you delete that? I don't know. No particular reason. I didn't think it'd come up and bite me like that. Now, see, where I grew up, you wouldn't just reach in and grab eggs like this. You might reach in there and find a rattlesnake nesting in there. I used to golf quite a bit, and one of the things I had in my golf bag was a stick, and it's made for this. It's a stick that's got a trigger on the back of it that you hold, and when you pull the trigger, it's got a claw. And so, like, if you didn't want to, if you're too fat and lazy to bend over and grab your ball out of the hole after you've put it in the hole on the golf course, you could just use this thing, grab your ball, and pull it out. Now, that's not why I used it. I mean, I'm far from too lazy to bend over and pick up a golf ball. But as I said, where I lived, if you hit a golf ball out into the rough, you didn't go out looking for it because there were rattlesnakes everywhere. And so I used that. There's no way I'm going to reach in the hole and grab, a golf ball, not knowing what's down the hole. Now, could a snake fit down in a hole like that? Probably not, but I don't care. I wasn't about to reach in and find out whether a snake could fit down in that hole or not. Well, like I say, you definitely did not go out into the rough and start looking for a ball you lost. You just pulled a new ball out, dropped it on the ground, and went from there. I can remember many times being done on the golf course, walking out to get in my car on a hot summer day, and before you get in the car, you had to kind of get down and look under the car because the snakes would crawl under your car because it's the only shade in sight. And so if the snake was, away from the door, you could quickly jump in the car. But if it was right under the door, you were trying to get in, no way. I watched a video a while back. I told Craig about it because Craig has snakes for pets. In this video, this guy had built a new house, and they'd only been in it a year or two, and his TV went out, and he thought that maybe some critter had got under the house and chewed through the cable. So he opened up the crawl hole to get under the house, and he's having to crawl. That's why they call it a crawl space, because it's only like 1.5 feet high off the ground. And some houses aren't even that. So he's crawling through the house. Now, there are support beams that go, in the middle of the crawl space to kind of hold the floorboards up. And he got to one of those, and he went to crawl around it. And that's when he made his flashlight move around. And he didn't see it, but he'd crawled right into the middle of 48 rattlesnakes under his house. He quickly stopped and backward crawled out of that crawl space and called for a, what do they call those guys that take care of animals? Anyway, he called the pet patrol or pest control or whatever, and they came and cleared all the snakes out. But my God, I'd have crapped so bad under there you wouldn't want to ever go back under anyway. Oh, I don't like snakes at all. They scare me so bad. Okay, we got milk, we got eggs. Don't know what to do with them. Rob will tell me. But I got to get back to the field. Got to get this done. Exterminator, you got it, Lori. And he didn't look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. The Stump Monster, I do. Where the guy stuck his hand in the hole. I just watched that movie about 2 weeks ago. I hadn't seen that movie for the longest time. There's no classic sci-fi kind of a movie. It's kind of a sci-fi fantasy in the same vein as a Flash Gordon movie. It's called Krull, K-R-U-L-L. It's kind of a classic. It's one of those movies that came out and it didn't do well, but turned out later to be kind of a cult classic. Because people that watched it really liked it, but but it didn't make any money. Yeah, there was, Craig. There was. I remember. I think you guys were teasing me about that too. If I'm not mistaken, it was a Maverick map because he was into details like that. I might be wrong, but I think it might have been a Maverick map. I miss old Maverick. He made some pretty decent maps. I don't know if he's still doing it or not. Yeah, Lori. Yeah, you don't want to dream about snakes. I do every once in a while. And I'll dream about a snake trying to get up to me, and I'm kicking like nobody's business. And I wake Carol up, and she's afraid I'm going to kick her. Call a pet store. Yeah, they make money out of it. Snake. Rob, when you did that, you remind me of, it's not Splinter Cell. What's the other one? Metal. Oh, shoot. I can't think of the name of the game. Metal Gear. Metal Gear Solid. Snake! Those are good games. I've played almost all those. I think there's one or two I haven't finished. All right, we're done with this. Let's go put it away. I need to put this in a barn, but I ain't no room in the barn. Gotta look out, there's big rocks in here. There's one of them. Wonder if I could go over the rock. Oh. I've been thinking some terrible thoughts. Well, not really terrible thoughts, but I was thinking of the way things are going nowadays in the world. I was thinking of the rapture. And I've got a big question concerning the rapture. Now, if you haven't grown up with religion and you don't know what the rapture is, it's when, before Jesus comes back and before there's another end of the world, those people that are right with the Lord, they get to go up. They get called back to heaven. And so supposedly, according to the Bible, 5 out of 10 people are just going to disappear. Now, my question is, how does that work in reality? How would that work? Do you just pass away? Or do you literally just disappear? Didn't make any sense to me, and I can't get anybody to give me a definite answer. Now you know what I think about at night when I can't sleep. Probably why I can't sleep. Because I'm thinking stupid things. Alright, I'm wasting gas, aren't I? Okay, I'm going to take this thing up here by the orchard. We'll finish up around the house someday, but that's a story for another day. Okay, what's next? Cedar. I need that cedar. But I don't know what I did. There it is. I know. You never know. And we wouldn't know. Only the people that are left behind would know. But still leaves the question, though. I can't imagine that you would just disappear. How would, maybe you just leave your body. So maybe, I know it's a bad subject. I'm sorry. It's just on my mind. Like maybe everybody just keels over. I don't know. And you wouldn't know unless you're one that didn't go. This is a cedar, isn't it? Oh, I don't think I have any seeds. Okay, let's go see what's in the shed here. Split piece hole with the Christmas. You mean soup with the Christmas ham bone? We were gonna make beans, but I made chili instead. All right, let's see here. What do we got? Whoa! Who's smiling? James is happy. Why is James happy? Where's he at? Okay. Grain disposal. Place trailer here to retrieve grain from your storage. Trailers can only hold one type of grain. If you pour grains that are different, yeah, you're going to lose them. I forgot there was another storage unit right here. There's a storage right here. I forgot about that. But I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for seeds. And I don't think I have any. Don't think I do. Double check here. Greenhouse, farm buildings fixed, fields owned, seeds stored, fertilizer in stock. I do have some fertilizer. Canola, wheat, beets and potatoes, and fuel. Seeds stored, 750 kilograms. You mean, what? What? Seeds stored. I don't know. Let me get the cedar. Oh, hey, almost ran over you, you bad boy. What did I just do? Don't tell me you're hungry again. I'm out of wieners. Okay, I'm going to get this thing and back it in that shed, and if there's any seeds in there, it should give them to me. If not, I got to go to the store and buy some. Yeah, I know, Andy. And I wasn't really, I was just thinking. Because like JJ said, yeah, I wouldn't know if I was one of them. The only way I would know is if I wasn't one of them, and then I wouldn't be a happy camper. Whoa! Man, that turns hard. Magazines. What's that? Magazines. Okay, I do have some wheat seeds. And that's all I got. Fill the cedar. And it didn't take it all. That's good. Okay. Sweet. I did remember something. Uh-oh. Thing fell off. Whoa. Back up, buddy. Soup. Thanks, Craig. Craig says it's soup du jour. Rob, get ready. Ow. Okay, here goes. Woo! Okay. This is what we're looking at. Oh, that is cold and so refreshing. It puts a sparkle in the back of my throat. Makes you want to dance the happy dance. Now look, I've got happy feet. Happy feet, happy feet. Hey, Ben. Ben's in the house. Split pea. I like split pea. I'm the only one in the house that'll eat it, though. Carol won't eat it, and the kids won't eat it. Well, I love split pea soup.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh. Take the cat down. JJ. Cheers, buddy. All right, let's see if we can turn this thing on. Exit Jack Bear. Unhitch the cedar. How do you turn the cedar on? Or does it just go? Lights, change camera, cruise control. Well, that's odd. How does the cedar work? Does it just go? I mean, where does the seed? How does this old thing know that you're on plowable land to drop the seed and not drop it into the grass there? Good question, eh? And how do you water the field? Or do you? Probably not. Man, this thing really goes when it's seeding. I'm having to hold the trigger off. Okay, Rob, give me an answer, buddy. Does this just drop seeds automatically? Because I didn't see anything that told me to turn the machine on. Let me see what's happening with the seeds. Seeds stored doesn't tell me what's in the machine. Okay. All right. I can look. Can I look this way? Okay, I got 90%. Okay, so I got to keep track. Let's see if that percentage is dropping. I would think it did, because I would think that it filled it 100% when I filled it. So it must be dropping seeds. Right? Right. Isn't this fun? And I give up flying for this today. I was really in the middle of a long trip too. And I looked up, thought, oh my God, it's Thursday, isn't it? I'm supposed to be live streaming. All right, let's look at this. Yeah, I'm down to 79%. And I'm assuming that if there's already seeds on the ground, that it's not going to double up on me. I know you shouldn't assume stuff, but I don't know what else to think. Yeah, Rob says yes, so I'm on the right track. Thanks, Rob. Did your mom take your Mountain Dew away from you? Or did you drink it all? You're going to have to follow my rules, though. You can only have a Mountain Dew when you live stream. Otherwise, you get too much caffeine in you. Now, I do drink tea, but I don't drink a lot. I drink like well, it's a mug, so it's more than a cup. But I only drink a half a mug. or thereabouts a day. I have a little cup of tea in the morning because I just like something warm in my tummy in the morning. Hank the Gamer's in the house. I didn't see you come in, Hank. How you doing? Bring me a hamburger, would you? I can't help but think of Rob. I saw a picture of Rob at Halloween where he was dressed like Huck Finn. I can't stop thinking of him as being, you know, raggedy jeans, a piece of straw sticking out of his mouth, straw hat on, and a paintbrush in his hand. I got to keep an eye on this now. I'm down to 55%, and I'm down to 42% on fuel. So when I go down and buy seeds, I might take the tractor with me and just fill it up with fuel. I don't know. I might have fuel on the farm. I'll have to check. I might actually have some. Old Grandpa left me some fuel. It's probably really bad by now. We don't know when he died. He might have died 20 years ago. They didn't tell us in the story, did they? I just got a letter that said Grandpa has assumed room temperature. The farm's yours. Come get it. I came running. It took me 2 trips, so I forgot my tool belt. The first trip. Took one look at this place and said, oh my God, go home and get your tool belt. You got work to do, buddy. Tina's in the house. Hey, Tina. How's it going? It all makes sense now, because if you remember in the summertime, every time Lori came in, they were going fishing. I could see old Huck Finn with a fishing pole and a straw hat, a piece of straw sticking out his mouth, trying to whitewash the girls with his paintbrush. See the color difference? Yeah, it's a darker brown that's been seeded, and it's a yellowish brown that hasn't been seeded. I don't know if I'm going to get all of this field done with one load of grain. See. Whoops. 27%. I'm not going to chance it. I'm going to go fill it back up again. I don't want to get halfway down the field and realize I don't have any more grain and all I'm doing is wasting fuel. Oh. Do we get a chainsaw? I could cut that tree down. All right, let me get spun around here. Come on. Get her right. Get her. Come on. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. What is going on? I got in there the first time. Man, this thing just really spins fast. Now it's going straight. When I want it to go straight, it won't go straight. Come on. Wonder if the little tractor would do better. Come on. Must be moan day. All right, why? Because we can. Okey doke. Now, what do we look like? We didn't get any. Are we out? What happened? We didn't get any grain. Giddy grain. Giddy grain, giddy grain. Giddy grain. Okay, magazine. Magazine, enter magazine. Oh, that was weird. No wonder I didn't get any. I thought that just hitting the magazine would do it. I was wrong. Yeah, I can make Craig do it. Well, you can hire people, but you can't hire the people you want. Yeah, pay more. Dinner's ready. Okay, JJ. Enjoy your meal. I know I would. I've told you guys one of my little pet peeves. In movies, when some guy's in a restaurant eating linguine or something, and the Al Capone gang comes in and starts spraying the room with a machine gun. It makes me so angry. You couldn't have let the man finish his spaghetti? That just really upsets me. Plus, even Carol laughs at me, but I will not watch a TV show or a movie where some guy or girl is cheating on their spouse. I just can't handle it. Why they have to put that in there? Don't make no sense. I mean, I haven't stopped watching the movie, but well, actually, I have a couple times. It depends on whether the movie was really any good to begin with. But sometimes if the movie wasn't any good, that'd just be the last straw, and I'd stop watching it. If it's a decent movie, I kind of look past it, but you can hear me grumbling in the corner. I'm not happy. I'm getting hungry. Because I'm getting hungry. Well, this field is done. I think I'm going to go buy some more seed before I tackle the next field, and I need fuel. So let me just line this cedar up over by the shed. Actually, I'll put it in the shed and then hook from it and go see if I can get some fuel. Before I go get some fuel, though, I'm going to check to see if I don't have any. I might. Never know. Aiden got a bloody nose. Okay, you didn't say he got in a fight. You just said he got a bloody nose. I mean, yeah, one of my kids gets bloody noses all the time. One of my grandkids. Well, not all the time, but, you know, for all I know, he's been picking it. But I give him the benefit of the doubt. Man, when that thing starts to turn, there's no stopping it. Okay. All right, there's the magazine. Let me... Oh, I didn't mean to get off of it. Don't get off of it. Just shut it down. Silly farmer. Tricks are for kids. now. I can't remember which door the fuel was in. I think it's the second one. I think it's this one. Yeah. Yeah. We got it. We got Rex. Fuel tank. Enter fuel tank. I don't want to get in the fuel tank. Red, green, and blue. What the hell does that mean? Oh, you can repaint your... I forgot you can repaint your vehicle. Renew and repaint. Renew. What does that do? Refuel. There's the wash we were looking for. Okay. Did it work? I don't know. There, Andy, are you happy? Andy's a happy camper. Let's check the fuel. 99%. Okay, so I don't have to take the tractor, so let's go take the bus. Jeremy's in the house. Hey, Jeremy. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, dry heat does that. Jagan, the one that has the nosebleeds, he also has real bad allergies. So he's always sniffing or picking. And you know what happens. Andy's eyeballing the paint. He wants it whiskey brown. All right, let's go down to the seed store. Pick up some wheats. Yeah, they keep passing bugs around, the little breeders, little bug breeders. Sniffling and picking noses and rolling snot balls, throwing them at each other. Enter the ag store. Wheat stored. No. Hens owned. Fertilizers. Greenhouse goods. Seeds. Wheat stored in farm storage. Okay, I want seeds. Is this seeds? Or is this just grain? Okay, I don't know what to do. Greenhouse. Yeah, that's just the greenhouse stuff. This is just the animal stuff. You can buy fertilizer, though. Hens, cows, ducks, geese, roosters, pigeons. What the hell would you do with pigeons? Well, I guess, I don't know. This is not very clear. Wheat stored in farm storage. Well, it says seeds. I'm going with it. It says seeds. Let's see what I got money for. 1,000 kilograms. Okay, we'll go with 2,000 for now. I don't want to spend all my money, and there's $1,000 there. No. Let's see if I can get by with $500 worth. Alrighty, bus time, bus go. Car. Back to Homestead. And then once we get there, we'll check the map out, see if there's anything we need to be doing. Any girls we need to be wooing. It's a new day. I could go woo Sally again, I guess. Let's see. It's these drone things. What's up here? Lava? Is that a lava pit up there? Oh, we got something new over here. Fix one of the buildings. I might go do that. I enjoyed fixing buildings. Plus, it gives me a break. So, let's see. Where's the closest bus stop? Right there. Oh, I need to be in the booth. In the booth. Bus stop. Let's go. Okay, I think it was here. So we need to go here. There, the clock goes again. Yeah, I need to. That one's got a volume control on it because it's electric. I mean, well, not electric. It's battery operated. So I can turn this sound down on it. Which way do I need to go? I need to go kind of the way I'm facing. So we'll go this way. Yeah, that one's got a volume control. The grandfather clocks, all I can do is just stop the chime, and I won't do that. They don't bother me. This one is got a volume control on it. Now, the one in the living room that I told you breaks up and does some fancy stuff. It's got a sensor in it that knows whether it's dark or light. And if it's nighttime and there's no light, it won't make any noise. Phone's leaking. Get a bucket. I didn't know I had one in here. I don't bring a phone in here because I don't answer the house phone. Arriving at Peaksville. Well, let's go take a peek. See what kind of job we've got to do. Oh, I was going to go talk to Sally. Poke Sally. No, wait, that's poke salad. Way down south. It's a turnip green. All right, where's the people I need to talk to? This is the farm, isn't it? I don't see any people. Is this the right place? This is the place. I don't see no human beings. There they are. They're working in the sunflowers. Which one do I talk to? Is that... I can't tell.
I'm busy.
Okay, he's busy. Ellie.
I'm busy.
They're both busy. So what the hey? What's going on? It's supposed to be beside me here. Hey, their house is empty. Or is this a barn? Is this a barn? I don't know what the hell this is. Some kind of barn. It looks like it needs repaired, but I don't see anybody. Anybody in the chicken scoop thing? There's chickens in here. What keeps the chickens from getting out? Well, poopla. I want to get this job done. There don't seem to be any people around. What's that? I don't know what the heck that is. Does that take the seeds out of the straw? Okay, here's their house, but it's pretty well empty too. Is there a person here I haven't seen? I'm missing something. I could steal apples. Is there somebody in here squatting that I can't see? Oh, this is just weird. It says, new quest, fix one of the buildings. Am I supposed to fix it without talking to anybody? Yeah, where's all the girls at? Yeah, I've got tons of them, Tina. I have, as I said earlier, I've got one that's worth about $7,000. It's 7 foot tall, about 3 feet wide. It's huge. And then the smaller one, I've had for quite some time. It's valued at about $1,200. And then I've got several others. I got lots of clocks. I like collecting clocks and watches. Okay, where's this guy at, though? Come on. They won't talk to me.
We'll talk later.
No, talk now.
Care to talk?
Good afternoon.
Looking for work. You got anything?
I am looking for work. Got anything for me?
No, not at the moment.
Oh, for crap's sake. Thanks, I guess.
Thanks. I'll see you around.
All right, let's talk to her. I'm going to just keep talking to her. She's
Hello.
Well, hello there.
Howdy you do? Nice weather, ain't it?
Nice weather, ain't it?
It sure is.
Is there something I can help you with?
A building on my farm needs some care. What do you think?
Sounds good.
Sounds good. I'll take care of this.
$420. Okay. Let's go check it out. We're going to fix Ellie's barn for her. All right, Ellie. Let's get this job done. Get on the road. I got work to do. Almost looks like a prison. Kind of does. All right, what do we got here? More brick and brack. What's on this side? This door needs a fixing. Oh, this isn't a door, is it? It's a wall. Is that how the men talk around there? They talk kind of weird. Man, the wind's really blowing now. You know what they say? The wind blew and the excrement flew. Excrement. That's a good word. Kind of hard to shout out when you're mad, though. I'm gonna knock the excrement out of you. Well, you're gonna have to feed me first, 'cause my stomach's empty. Okay, let's see. The roof okay? It looks like the roof is okay. Maybe. It got a red roof. Decent roof. That's a switch. What here? Aha. Okay, Okay, that got that, but I still need to get up there. Okay, let's go on the inside and make sure some of the support beams don't need fixing. Yeah, the roof is fine. This inside wall is bad, though. And up yonder. Way up yonder. Let's see. Okay, we can fix this. I missed a spot on the other side of the building. What? Are you sure? Missed a spot up above, I know. Right up there. I gotta get to that. And other side of the building. Which side would that be? How old was that message? Oh, whoop! I'm stuck in the pig pen. No, the chicken pen. Alright, well, the only thing I can see is that area up above there, so let's see what happens if I fix that. Will that give me a good report card? Alright, we're heading up with the gun. Don't run with the gun. All done. It's all done but the crying. Woohoo! Now let's see if they'll talk to me. I left your door open and I ain't closing it.
Thank you. Here's something for you.
Okay. Money, I hope.
We'll talk later.
Okay. Bye. I got social points for that. And I'm antisocial, so how's that work? Let's see.
Amen to that.
Oh, he likes me being antisocial. He amened me. Okay, I'm looking for a bus stop. I get back quick because I still gotta seed that other field. Wait a minute, I got a Mountain Dew. I forgot. Hang on. Oh, it's still cold. Where's the bus stop? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. It's this way. I forgot my scaffolding. I don't think I'm limited. Might need it when I go back. See if I can find some mushrooms up here. There's a deer. Oh, the deer, deer, deer. There's the bus stop. I must have unlimited tickets or something. They don't seem to charge me for using the bus. Oh, are we that far? No, this is not where I think I am. No, I need to be up here. I was going to go check to see where Sally was. I don't remember where she was. Might have to mark it down on the map or something. Was she at the fishing hole? I don't remember where the fishing hole was. I think it's behind the church. I don't like going to Redberry because I keep thinking it's Blueberry. Hi, who's Nellie? Hi, Nellie. Must be hot out or something. They're always fanning themselves. Grace. Jessica. Oh my God. Jeez. I thought that was a woman. Scared me. God, don't do that. I got a bad ticker. All right, I can't. There's the fishing hole. I'm not going to swim across. I've tried that, and you swim really slow. Just run around the edge. I'll be fine. Are you Sally? No. Are you Sally? You're Victoria. Are you Sally? You're not Sally. Oh, great. I've lost the love of my life. Okay, well, I don't know what to do. Go home, I guess. A lonely man. I got candy that's all melted in my pocket. I was going to give it to her. But no. She took a day off of fishing. Is that Sally? Are you Sally? No. That cow looked like he had a mask on. The Phantom of the Cow Pasture. The Walking Dead. Aiden's playing with Legos. Legos are fun. Are they? Is it a particular set of Legos or just a box of Legos? I mean, like it is. Is it the Star Wars or Batman or? I can't tell you how many boxes of Legos I bought over the years. When I was a kid, it was Lincoln Logs and the Erector set. You could actually make working things with the Erector set. Little nuts and bolts and metal, pieces of metal and all kind of stuff. Jeez, that gate just pushed me right around. Did the chickens close that door? Because I don't remember closing that door. Okay, you only get eggs once a day, I guess. And that rooster's still scared of the hens. All right, let me close this gate. Hey, Rex. I need to feed him. All right, look at my clean tractor. There you go, Andy. Look at that. It's spotless now. You could eat an egg off of it. Don't know why you'd want to, but... Well, we should have plenty of seeds now. That shouldn't be a problem. Right, where's my hookup? Back in there. Magazine. Enter. Fill the seeder. Okay. Let's get to work. We got work to do. Did I not start this? I thought I started this already. Guess not. Well, there's no time like the present. Gotta catch one of them pigs and have ham for dinner. Breakfast nights? Yeah, breakfast is good any time of the day. We got a lot of restaurants in the area that serve breakfast all day long. And unlike McDonald's, where you have, if you want a sausage egg McMuffin, you got to get it before 11 o'clock or you can't have it. And I mean 11 o'clock. If you're there at 11:01, you don't get one. They're real nasty about that. Uh-oh, I'm hungry. I'm starving. I'm starving. never want to take the time. This is the way I am in real life too, though. I won't take the time to eat if I'm doing something. I'm busy. I'll eat when I'm done. And what if I never get done? Well, then I starve to death. I don't like stopping work to eat. And eating's getting really bad since COVID happened, and you know, we get locked up all for that, like you're in prison. It wasn't like that for me, but it was for Ellen DeGenerate. She was complaining that she felt like she was in prison, and she has multi-million-dollar homes, but she thought she was in a prison. I was happy to stay home, but it's really bad, and it's right now even. I'll leave when I'm done, and I'll go out and say, what are we doing for dinner? I don't know. What do you want? I don't know. Well, what sounds good? Nothing. What are we gonna do? I don't know. We do that for a half hour, 45 minutes, an hour. Well, do you feel like cooking? No. Do you feel like eating? Yeah, I'm hungry. And well, what are we going to have? Well, let's have this. No, we had that 2 days ago. Well, how about that? No, we had that last week. Well, what about this? Well, it don't sound good. It gets to the point where, well, let's just have a damn tuna fish sandwich and call it good. Or crack an egg. I'll fry an egg and put it between two pieces of bread, call it a sandwich. It gets so bad where you get to the point where you're only eating because you have to or you will die. And it used to be enjoyable to eat, but now, I don't know. We keep looking all the time for new recipes, but you know, a recipe that looks good on TV doesn't always turn out right. And then you got to clean up afterwards. That's the worst part. I don't mind cooking, I just don't like cleaning up. But I do try to clean up as I dirty. So if I use a ladle or a spoon or a different kind of a piece of equipment, and I know I'm done with it, I'll wash it before I even finish the meal. I mean, not eating, I mean cooking. If I use a ladle or something and I don't need it anymore, I'm done, and I'm still cooking, then I'll stop and wash it. At least rinse it off so that you can just throw it in the dishwasher. Hey, Steve the farmer's in the house. Hey, Steve. How you doing, buddy? How's life in your neck of the woods? Andy, the tires are getting dirty already. Rob's good for cleanup? Well, good. I'm glad. Might as well learn early. And there's always dishes to do. Just like there's always garbage to take out. I swear, I'll go by the kitchen garbage and say, I just took that out this morning. Yeah, Carol says it walked right back in. And I swear, I'm the only one on the block that uses tie bags. You know, plastic bags that you can tie the top on. I don't think anybody else even uses plastic bags. They just throw their garbage in the garbage can, and when the wind blows, all their garbage is in my yard. Why is it always hit my yard? At least if my can falls over, it's tied tightly in a bag. It doesn't spill all over the place, unless the raccoons get to it. I haven't seen any raccoons for a while. We got a bad case of the coyotes. We got a big pack of coyotes around town. kind of thinned out the raccoons. Sent them back to the forest, I think. Yeah, that's another thing that bothers me about garbage. We have a garbage can, then we have a recycling can. And the thing that burns my biscuits on that is we have to pay so much money a month for the recycling, yet they won't take half of it. Like they don't take glass, they don't take, I mean, there's so many things they will not take as recycling. I say to hell with it, throw it all in a garbage can anyway. I don't want to have to pick through it to choose what they'll take and what they won't take. Although I do put the cardboard in there. They do take cardboard, so I'll just throw all the cardboard in that bin and call it good. See, I still haven't stopped to eat. I guess I better do that before I starve to death. Look at all the eggs I got. Cool. Let me have this coffee. I'll drink the coffee. I need the caffeine. And some appley sauce. Wow, applesauce don't go far, does it? And then it looks like I'm getting tired too, but I'll sleep when Rob tells me to. Oh, you don't have to sort? That's good. Friday morning, it's only Thursday here. You live in the land down under. I bet you get tired of hearing that, eh? I remember Lynn would say oot and a boot, you know, Canadian. And I'd laugh at her and make fun of her. And she literally told me one time, I don't know what you're talking about. We don't sound like that. And I said, well, I understand. Americans, when they're teasing people, Canadian people, they exaggerate it, you know. They make them sound like they're Scottish. Hey, get out of the hoose. You know, get oot and a boot. They don't sound like they're Scottish. And in some places, it's very subtle, you know, when they say oot and a boot. But I told her, I said, you actually do that, though. And so one day she came on and she was saying, oh, my God, Rudy. And I said, what? I was listening to other people here in Canada. We do sound like that. And I said, I told you. It's just very subtle, you know, in some places. Oh, a helicopter crash. Killed 3 people, 2 from England. Wow. Done, I think. Anybody see any places I missed? I don't. I think I got it. But now I gotta fertilize, and I don't know if the cows made any poo-poo yet. All right, so I think if I can get this thing lined up right. Oh, that tree's always in the road. I'm gonna put this thing in the shed because I need to put it in there if I got to get more seeds anyway. So I'll put this thing away. Well, once it starts to turn, it's all over. Okay, jeez. All right, I'll just leave it there. It's not blocking the door, so that's something. Well, everybody, it's time for me to go. I can't believe that it went so fast. I don't know what it is about this game, but this game goes by so fast compared to Farm Sim. I swear, when I do a live stream on Farm Sim, I'm sitting there watching my watch thinking, oh my God, I still got 20 minutes to go. On this game, it's like I look up and it's 3 o'clock already. What the heck? Ah, man, that feels good on my throat. Anyway, yeah, weekend's coming up, fellas, and guys and gals, and Rob. Weekend's coming up already, believe it or not. So, I've been busy flying airplanes. I've got the kick, so I might make some more videos and throw them up. Tomorrow, there's another Sherlock Holmes out, so I'll be working on those over the weekend. Somebody asked me if I was going to live stream the flying thing. I doubt it. I'm not very good, and a lot of people take that game too dang serious. And if I was to live stream, I'd have people coming in telling me I was stupid and didn't know what the hell I was doing and I shouldn't be playing it. And that they get kind of rude. But it's not that I care, but why take the grief if I don't have to? You know what I mean? So, I don't know what I'm going to do. We'll see. I'll keep making videos, though, because it's kind of fun. All righty. Thanks, everybody, for stopping in. Keep me company. Hope you all have a good weekend. And if I decide to live stream, I might come on this weekend and do a Red Dead. I haven't done that for a while. Just for fun. I'll see. If not, I'll see you next week. Or I'll see you in the funny papers. I used to say that when I was a kid. It used to really tick me off. But anyway, thanks, everybody. I'll catch you later. Ta-ta for now.